hey, the Crunchyroll Anime Awards have come and gone. And this is sort of a follow-up to that video that I did on the voting process for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. And I would like to see, based on the winners, how many of these that I got, how many of these that I got right, how many of them matched the stuff that I put down. So I got a link in the, I'm gonna have the card up here just to show you the video that before, the card, the link in the description for the video that I did previously, talking about my time at Crunchyroll Anime Awards. So without much further ado, let's look into it, because this is actually pretty cool. Okay, so in the video I said that I had voted for Chainsaw Man Rize arc, and it turns out that Demon Slayer Infinity Castle got the dub of the night, which is pretty okay. It's very understandable. Very understandable. Visually, it's just like stunning. If you can see it in the theater, it's like insane. It's like wow. Like so much of the detail work that goes into it. It's like it's very fantastical and lots of like whimsy, but the danger is very real. And like a good follow-up to how the Moving Train saga ended. Very good stuff overall. What I said in the video is that for the best continuing anime series would have been Dandan on season 2. Going against my better judgment for My Hero Academia. It's like, yeah, I'm a Chainsaw fan. It's like, yeah, and I am. But I really enjoy like watching Dandan on season 2. A lot more bizarre, zany stuff with stuff that you introduce like Kita and then the evil eye trying to keep him in check. All the other stuff, and all the characters being very resourceful, and like all the like the slow burn romance between Okura and Momo, and it's lots of fun. But the winner of it just happened to be One Piece, because how dare I be a blasphemer to our Lord and Savior Monkey D. Luffy and his Gear 5 powers, which are so freaking cool.
Luffy D. Monkey, shout out Luffy.
If you know, you know. And I think a lot of people already know. My original answer was Zenshu, which is the anime where like the animator gets drawn. It gets this isekai to her own work. And she has to do like, she just like all the isekai things, but she her abilities are able to draw. It can drum up weapons and all kinds of cool stuff. That makes for some pretty entertaining stuff. And I really thought it was just win best original anime. But the actual answer to that question is, the answer to that is Lazarus, which makes sense because it's made by the same guy who created and directed Cowboy Bebop, which is awesome. Which, yeah, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop was absolutely a certified hood classic, and it does an Adult Swim, so it's just actually this is a fun. It's always a good time. Yeah, the good old days of Adult Swim. I really get to watch Adult Swim stuff, but yeah, I think this is really cool. In my video, I said that I thought that My Hero Academia, that is enrolled right there and over here too. I said that My Hero Academia would totally win best animation, and yeah, it does have some solid animation. However, I also said that this anime would probably win. This anime would probably win for best animation because there's a ton of hype behind it. I was actually right about that. Oh, you knew it was Soul 11 the whole time. You already know what it is with that anime. I get a chance to clear out all the other animes I'm watching currently. I will sit down. I will check out Soul 11 a little more. I'm sure it's perfectly fine. So when I get a chance, I'll clear all the other anime. Then I will take a look at Soul Leveling. Because I also still need to do Toji Wants to Be a Kamen Rider and Beverly Izukai. By the way, Toji Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. I wish that had gotten nominated too. It's a good anime, but I feel like it's too niche because the Henshin homies got a tough mountain to climb. So in the video, I said that Gachiaka would get the best character designs, and it turns out that I was right, baby. Gotcha actually did win their character designs. Just look at them. Yeah, like I said, they're very distinct art styles. I've been talking about this for a while now, and I've been about it. So yes, it's honestly really sad the fact that even with this win, that the artists like Twitter and stuff like that do just goofy, toxic, entitled people. It sucks. It does suck. Just like. I'm really gonna get into that, but it just stinks to hear that, because the artist, the creator, Gotcha seems like a pretty chill person. But yeah, Gotcha gets the dub, and yeah, actually I can't wait to see the video game too, because I'd like to play that at some point. Maybe I might like My Hero, maybe like the My Hero games, stuff like that. But yeah, oh excuse me. But yes, yes. Gotcha did win Best Character Design. I was joking around being a little bit biased when I said the directors of My Hero Academia would totally win, because Naomi Nakayama and Keiji Nagasaki would totally take the win. But let's just see who the answer really is. Just like Solo Leveling, the Apothecary Diaries is also another one that's on my list of things to look at. I remember when I was at WeebCon back in April, there was a ton of like just Apothecary Diaries content. I wanted to take a picture, but I feel like I need to watch the show first before I really be like, oh yes, let's commit. Let's go ahead and take the picture. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, just like Soul Leveling, when I get my anime list cleared up, because it's always gonna be like that, and it's so frustrating when someone gets out. Then I'll take a look at it. I'm sure it's a perfectly fine anime that I probably would find a lot of cool stuff in. Honestly, I do that with a lot of anime. The things that even if it's not great, I can usually find something that I personally really like that, and I can come to my own conclusions about it, which is pretty cool. So I really like that sort of thing, and I want to keep doing that. In my video, I said, even though I have not watched it, again, I'm going to say it again, I said that Apothecary Diaries would probably get the win, because again, I've seen little snippets, little bits and pieces of it, and a lot of the artwork is absolutely gorgeous. And it turns out I was right. Apothecary Diaries Season 2 got that win. Repeat. Once I cleared up my whole anime list, I will give it a look at that and Soul Leveling. So once I cleared it up, Soul Leveling and Apothecary Diaries will be top priority, okay? I don't think I'll be able to cover it maybe on the channel. I don't think I will be able to. But that's just how it is for me right now. So, so congrats to them. And I think it's not, I'm pretty sure it's not a bad anime. Again, it's like, probably some stuff that I'm absolutely going to love. And yeah, I'll try to look at it very optimistically. So yeah, I'll have a look once one more time, clear my anime list, and take a look at it. The video I mentioned that Crunchyroll Season 2 get the dub. It's a fantastic anime. It's a slow burn between the main two people. And I just thought it's a good time, and it's a good workout anime for me too. So it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, like I'm doing squats like 240 pounds. It's like, yep, there you go, tell her, buddy. She likes you, you like her, stuff like that. And yeah, I had a good time watching the Microsoft Darling. However, answer to that royal question is the fragrant flower blooms with dignity. I've actually not seen that one yet. Maybe I'll have to take a look at it. Chances are it'll probably in that rotation with Solo Leveling and Apothecary Diaries. That's just how I'm looking at it right now. It's like too many, and I was really hoping that a lot of people felt the same way about American Gawa and my daughter getting the win, because I really did enjoy the anime. It's just like, and I'll probably enjoy this one too. So it's like, yeah, pretty dope. So it's pretty dope. Congrats on the dub. Okay, best comedy. Okay, so my answer holds like a lot of the misunderstanding between the main three of Anya, Lloyd, and Anya. Just kind of how they think and stuff like that, and how it's good and also messes them up. Like how Yor or like how Yor thinks she can take poison is no different than ibuprofen. How she can take getting hit by a moving vehicle and just keep moving. It's psychotic. It's like it's amazing and it's hilarious. However, the answer is it's done on season 2, which actually makes a lot of sense when I start to think about it a little bit more. My family tends to play more like a sitcom. A lot of its humor is grounded in like misunderstandings based on how the characters think. The fact that, like Lloyd, he's like extremely analytical and serious because he's like a spy. That's how he's trained to do. Yeah, and while Yor is a powerful assassin, it's like, yeah, she's awkward too. Both of them are. And Anya is just Anya. She has no filter, even with her powers to read minds. But a lot of it is very grounded, whereas Dandadan has that weird elasticity. It can pivot between supernatural or extraterrestrial humor, and it has a lot of zaniness that it can lean on and it can go into. And it's a lot of instances of that, and it's like this could be like with Evil Eye being basically an overpowered man-child, having just barely keeping it together. Like, please, just be normal. And it's like, yeah, I can definitely see why that I got that big win. In my video, I mentioned how I wanted My Hero Academia to win for the sole purpose. It's just being biased once again. Actually, it turns out that, it actually did get the win. It totally got the win. It swept everywhere else. It's like, oh my gosh. No, Soul Leveling won again. And again, I'm going to reiterate the point that I made earlier that I will watch it soon as my anime list clears. Moving on. In my video, I said that Konosuba would get the win because, as a lot of people would describe it, it's a lot like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but in a Swords and Sorcery setting, and I find that to be extremely true. Because, man, yeah, it makes a point that the whole point is they're all kind of dumb. They're all kind of dumb. So, and then the comedy ensues, but then when it wants to be clever, it really does shine. I think it's a lot of fun, and then Kazuma gets punished, rightfully so. He's a ding dong. But I think it's a lot. But overall, Konosuba is a lot of fun. I gotta get back on watching it. No. It's too many. Too many anime. I have to watch them right now. Turns out ReZero got the win for the best isekai, and yeah, I can see it. For years and a very, very long time, this anime got a lot of praise for a lot of the storytelling and stuff like that. So yeah, that's very, very understandable how this got a lot of love and a lot of that's pretty dope. And Felix. Yeah. But as you can see back there, I mean, I'd like to have a figure of Felix too, but as you can see back there, there's another one. In the video, I said that even though it's been a hot minute since I watched the drama anime, I felt like Apothecary Diaries would take the cake. And it turns out I was correct. The answer definitely was Apothecary Diaries. And again, I'm going to say it again, when I get the opportunity, it will probably be in rotation right along with Soul Leveling to be checked out. And so it is what it is. So let's moving on. So in the video, I said this, and I really wanted this to happen, of Microsoft Dollar Season 2 get the win. And unfortunately, it did not. I really enjoy a lot of Microsoft Dollar Season 2. It's like, oh, okay. But my second choice definitely did get the win, which I do think is the winner. The actual answer to the question really does deserve it. Good old Spy Family gets the award for the best slice of life. I can definitely say that Spy Family is very much a slice of life with weight, because on the flip side, Operation Strix for Lloyd Forger, or aka Twilight Man in 1,000 Faces, is essentially him trying to stop an evil terrorist by trying to get into the inner circle, and he has to do that through like Anya and Yor. And he's also an emotionally broken person that, because he's around Anya and Yor, he's able to kind of humanize himself again, finding emotional regulation and stuff like that. So it's like, because he's very tunnel vision, he's about the mission that's inside these two in his life, it changes him. And I really think that's a really just a comforting thing. There's a really like a comforting thing underneath all the chaos and all the misunderstandings and the social awkwardness of like this. And I think that's really cool. But even so, I would like, and even though I would like to have my Mr. Dog be the winner, very understandable with Spy Family. Best main character, I was very torn between either Deku or Rudo from Gachiakta. And I had picked Rudo. However, the answer to that was shocking. And it was a reminder that I need to watch this anime. It was Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries. And again, I'm gonna have to watch it at some point. Would you believe that I actually couldn't pick it my Academia character? I was trying to be subversive when I should have just let the bias take hold. Oh yes, I should just let it take hold, because the answer, it was very shocking, but once again, very understandable. It was old God Explosion Murder Dynamite himself, Mr. Katsuki Bakugo. And yes, this guy went through an absurd amount of personal growth, overcoming his inferiority complex to thus be like, you know what? I'm pretty good, they're pretty good. I'm gonna be getting better, but they're gonna get better too. And you know what? That's okay. Because I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. That's the thing, that's my takeaway from a Bakugo's growth. And it's like, yeah, he's still crass and a little bit rude, but overall, he's actually he grows a lot more. You especially get to see it even more in the final episodes of My Hero Academia. And I think that's dope. So yeah, my original choice was Injin from Gachiakta. So in it, I said that I was going to pick Deku, but I felt like he could handle things on his own, so you don't really need to protect him at all. And then there was Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries. I'm not too familiar with her character, so I did again. I'm going to watch it in rotation, Soul Leveling. And so my logic dictates that Anya Forger should be the choice of generation. And I was totally right. She totally got that. And yeah, she really is just like a little girl who didn't ask for psychic powers. She didn't ask to become a mind reader. She now, but she doesn't want you to think that she doesn't like you or whatever because she has mind reading powers. So it's just like, it's a lot. It's pretty cool. And now, yeah, this totally solidifies it. There are fantastic anime songs out there. All kinds of those are great, fantastic, memorable, iconic anime songs. And for these Crunchyroll 26 Anime Awards, I picked Chainsaw Man. And it turns out I was correct. Yes. Iris Out, the song for the Chainsaw Man movie, yeah, it got picked up, and it's pretty dope, and I think it's a pretty dope song, because I watched the Chainsaw Man movie some time ago, and it's just, it's peak, it's awesome. I had a lot of fun watching, and yes, that song pretty much hit different. I imagine it hit a lot more different in the theater than it did, because I watched on my phone while I worked out. Big shocker, I know, but yes, Chainsaw Man and movie totally gets the win. I was being very biased, and once again, and saying My Hero Academia, whatever, to there. Saying those two anime had a great opening sequence, because again, I loved My Hero Academia the final season. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But it turns out that Dandadan Season 2 absolutely got the win. Cool. Although, like I said, I'm more of a fan of the first intro song for Dandadan, because when you first hear it for the first time, it's like, oh my god, this is actually a really cool intro song. So yeah, sure. And yeah, so yeah, this other one is actually pretty good too. But I'm just a fan of like the first one. It's like for real, it's just a good song. It's a fun song to dance to. You know, for this one, I actually did pick My Hero Academia for it. But one thing I will say is I wish that they would have put on Tojo Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. And I'm honestly surprised they didn't put Freeren's outro song on there. Interesting. See, yeah. But what actually did win was more Dandadan, baby. The best thing is voice acting, we got Lucien Dodge to play Akaza on Demon Slayer. Is he like the man that killed Ace now? Yes, I'm well aware of the character, but immediately whenever like you want to get somebody emotionally invested, I always think of either Ace, how Ace's death on One Piece, or what's the name of Fullmetal Alchemist with the Chimera Dog, and like I said, several other instances, or like Kami's death on Gurren Lagann, and several others. I'm sure my age there when I just said that, and several others. But I feel like Akaza killing Rengoku on Mugen Train was also the same, because the fact that the main trio were all in different ways. When I picked in my original video that yes, I am going to admit that it's probably the external kind of getting the internal, because I constantly people, I don't hear other people like not. I try to ignore this as much as I can, but a lot of people will be like, oh, but it's not that good. And I really like My Hero Academia, I really do. But I picked Dachirakta to win Anime of the Year. So, because I really like that too. And I would love to see it get the praise it deserves. It's like really cool. And I like the violin instruments and everything, and I can't wait I need to play catch up with that anime too, so it'll probably be in rotation with the Monster Dies and solo leveling. But the answer was very surprising. Turns out My Hero Academia in the final season absolutely is the winner of Anime of the Year. This gives my heart joy. Even though I picked Gachiaka to win that, I still like that My Hero Academia over here. There you go. I still like that My Hero Academia won, because at the same time I just got done playing My Hero All Justice, and just like, oh my god. But you know, it sucks because I was like, I don't know. I'll admit that there's just a lot of external factors that I kept listening to, and I have to remember that sure, I'm not trying to dismiss anybody's opinions on anime. You can have whatever opinion you want on anime. I'm not trying to tell you that you're like a bad person for not liking the anime like that. No. Oh, that's not at all. It's just, I really don't want to I really don't want to get into like some shouting match about with favorite anime. This is supposed to be fun at the end of the day. I love this. This video was just for fun, and at the end of the day, and I just really wanted to have some fun. So yeah, congrats to My Hero Academia, because again, I need to add a Mirko figurine back there at some point. But yeah, so you can see my Deku figurine back there. And I got Hawks too. So yeah. So only 5 out of the 23 categories that I did cover. Oh my god. But yeah, that was a fun one. This was a fun one to put together. But I never actually got to do them before. There's a lot of fun to put that together. It's actually really nice to see like anime series and stuff like that getting like a lot of more recognition and things like that. But I think think that's gonna be good. That's all I can really say. There's definitely okay, except Soul Level and Apothecary Diaries. It's gonna be on my list. I don't know if I'm gonna cover it, but for the most part, I think I'm gonna enjoy probably both of them. But like I said, there's definitely things in anime. There's different things in just about any anime that I watch, I'm gonna end up liking about it. So ultimately, not to say that you can't. That I'm not gonna be like, look at it in a different lens and stuff like that, or like really and do like an analysis on it on my own. But yeah, ultimately, I think it's lots of fun to just watching anime. I just love anime, dude. You couldn't tell. Oh no. You just couldn't tell. So on that note, how many did you get out of all the categories done? But on that note, that's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be this video. Make sure you like and subscribe and turn on the post notification to know about posting a video. And I'll see you in the next one because Googleicious. Peace.